Hello, everybody. We are live and we are back with our business talk and coffee. And,
It's Friday already.
It's Friday again.
Again.
And yes, how are you, Toa? You are back in Sweden. How is everything there?
Everything is good. Well, always been in Sweden. What are you talking about? You guys have been away.
Oh,
not
sorry. I
me.
mean, you're all the way over there. That's what I meant.
We didn't have our business talk and coffee last week because a few of us, like you two, were not around because you were in Portugal. How was Portugal?
It was beautiful.
It was really nice. It was the first time we were there, so it was new experiences.
And we got the pleasure to meet up with quite a few of our business partners. So it was just amazing. So much fun. And there was both laughter, tears, and a lot of hugs and
Happy tears.
happy tears.
Yeah.
And yes, and a little bit of business talk, but a lot of just, connecting with each other because since we meet each other online all the time, it feels like we already know each other, even though we haven't met most of them before in real life. But it just felt fantastic.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I
And
remember also when I met you guys for the first time,
Yeah.
where we have been having our chat weekly. We have our meetings weekly. We've been seeing each other more than sometimes we have seen our families. But then when I met you guys for the first time, it was so natural. It's like, okay, hugs and having coffee together and laughed. And it was just amazing. And that's what I really love about the business, because the
yes,
people you're connecting with worldwide, you seems like you're lost friends and haven't been seeing each other for such a long time, and it's just amazing feeling. And I'm so happy for you guys to be able to meet up with so many of us in
yes,
Portugal. I've seen pictures and everything. It looks amazing, right? And that's the thing that we can all, it's great to talk about today as well, because you didn't stop your business while you were in Portugal. You were still having your business with you, and that's what we're going to talk about today, right?
yes, it is. And we also have a beautiful guest with us today, Natasa. And I think she would be the expert on this topic, how you can, bring your business with you everywhere. So I think we should bring her into the meeting.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, hi.
Hi, Natasha.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for coming here today. We are so happy that you took your time to join us.
Thank you for the invite.
Yes.
I will never say no to a coffee anywhere,
That's lovely. We're happy to hear that.
either online or offline, either way.
Yeah.
We love the
Same
coffee.
as that. And you're always welcome here, offline as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Would you like to start with introducing yourself a bit for all of us?
Yeah, of course. Thanks again for the invite and the opportunity to share this coffee this Friday with you. Nice people. I had the pleasure of meeting Toa for an online coffee already. And I am hoping, this is actually the plan, to meet you two, lovely couple, Lisette and Anders in Spain. That's the plan
Perfect.
for
We're
this
looking
year.
forward to this.
Or maybe the beginning of the next year. So we will see. We'll still have to, put the dots together, but this is the plan.
Yes.
So saying it live, makes it even more official. So anyway, my name is Natasa. I am from Slovenia, this small country behind the Alps, or we like to say on the sunny side of the Alps. I have a grown-up son who is living in Iceland with his family and actually coming home for a visit at the end of this month. I also have a baby girl granddaughter, so she's coming as well, finally. And another baby on the way. So we should have some life in the house. And well, I have my partner. We love to travel, obviously. And I have, in fact, always loved traveling. I remember when I was a child, we didn't travel this much with my parents, but my father was traveling for his work, and I was always envious. I was always sitting on his lap, asking all too many questions, where he had been, what he had seen, and all this stuff. I was like 6 or 7. And I convinced them, my parents, they would let me go to England when I was 13 for this language course. And then this was over the summer break, of course. And the next summer break, I would go to visit my friend, my new friend from last year in London, in Greece. And that somehow just, was connecting. And obviously, I would end up in some kind of work that would involve traveling and tourism. And actually, I did. I worked in a travel agency. I owned a travel agency for many years. And it was, when you are young, it's amazing. It is never boring. It's always something is going on. But then there is, minuses as well. And with the pandemic hit, obviously tourism was the first one that everybody just pushed aside. We had to push it aside. There was no other way. And that's when I think everybody, or at least it felt to me like everybody was going remote. Everybody started to do something from home. And it just, appealed to me, this idea that I could be working from anywhere, that I was not tied to the office, that I can just, move out of the country and just pack my business and take it with me. So this was my main condition when I started searching the internet for something that I could do, that it was fully remote. So that it wouldn't be like, okay, I mean, it is remote, but once per month, you have to come to the office. This is not, remote. And I'm really happy to have found this, because this business loves traveling maybe even more than I do. I do it from everywhere. All I need is the internet. I pack my laptop, I pack my phone, a coffee, of course, and I go around. We spent last winter traveling Scandinavian countries, and the business just runs normally. There is no restrictions, nothing, you don't have to, you do it in your own pace whenever you have time. Nothing is ever on fire. You do your meetings whenever it suits you. I just love, the flexibility. I love the freedom, the location freedom. That's really something, amazing. So I can say that this is exactly what I have been looking for, and it is suitable for everyone. I mean, everybody can do it. Either I have elderly parents. In fact, I only have mom left, and sometimes they need our help. And I have grandchildren. Soon there will be 2. So obviously, with this business, I'm more flexible. I can, help babysit or make lunch or whatever. There is really nothing I can say that I don't love about this
I love
business.
that. I love that. I love when, I remember last winter when you came over to Sweden, and it was so lovely to see you. And I was so envy of you in a way that you were like just, going around, and it was not no schedule at all. And like, okay, we can see you tomorrow or the day after, we were. I think that's kind of life that a lot of people are, really want to achieve. And it's hard to achieve that kind of life if you're stuck to a job that you need to be at that place, and it's hard to take vacations and and everything like that. And also if you have a traditional business, then also it's going to be hard to be able to do that, right? You were doing it like how many months? 2 months or
2 months.
2 months, yeah.
2 months. Yeah.
And your business was running and you were doing so well in your business. I remember how much we celebrate, all your wins during that time. And it just show, you don't need to be stuck in one place to be able to have a thriving business. And that is just amazing. That's how our business and the platform that we are using, the training that we are doing, and how we are doing our marketing and everything like that, that all of that allowed us to be able to work from anywhere. And I know we come from different kind of background as well. Just before we move into that, let's just say hello to Demi. Hi, Demi. Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning.
I think Demi is watching us from Greece, right?
Yes.
So we
yeah.
are very international.
Yeah.
I was just about to just say about, we have different kind of background, right? And the business suit us all in different ways. Like Natasha, you have like grown-up kids, you have grandkids. My kids, they are turning 10 next month. It's unbelievable because I'm still,
Birthdays do they have?
sorry?
How many birthdays do they have every year? I think it was just recently they turned 9.
No, they're gonna be 10 next month, and they want to have a big party with all the relatives. So we are like bouncing, trying to fix it for them. But yeah, they're gonna turn 10, and so I have younger kids. I still work part-time, which also, my goal is to be able to retire from my job so I can have more flexibility than I have right now, right? But still, as a mom and having a job, I can still manage to do the business because it's very flexible. So, even if you are still working on something else, you can still, work on your business and build it, So it's not just, you need to have all the free time in the world to be able to build your business. That's what I'm trying to say as well. And Lisette and Anders, you are from a different situation, right?
Yes, we are. Anders is also a dad.
Yeah. And
granddad.
And granddad, yes. I have 2 grandchildren. Yes.
Mm.
But they live in Sweden.
They live in Sweden, yeah. And we moved from Sweden to Spain, where we live now.
Yes.
Anyone have missed that? It is the freedom, the flexibility with this business. It gives us the freedom to do whatever. You don't have to travel if you don't want, of course, but you have the option to do what you want with your time.
Yeah.
I love that. I love when you say when you have options, right? A
Yeah.
lot of people don't feel like they have the options. When you have the options in your life, I think you feel more free, right?
Yeah.
I feel more ease and free. You don't need to do it if you don't want to.
No.
And when we started, it was also, well, first of all, it was, we live in a small mountain village. It's not a lot of job offers around. And then we also, we were just new in a new country. So first of all, it's good because our Spanish isn't that good. And second of all, when we just got here, we didn't know, is this where we're going to stay? We still don't know that. And also we love travel. So we're going to travel a lot more in the future. That has always been the plan. And yes, then it's perfect to have this online business that you can bring, like Natasha is doing, everywhere, and just keep going. And so it gives us a lot of options, and that is, I think, what a lot of people are looking for.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you guys are also showing, if you are thinking about moving into a new country, right? Starting a digital business is really can help you, taking this stress away that you need to have a job settled when you're there. You need to have everything settled when you're there. And like you guys, moving to a new place, even if in the country you don't know if you're going to stay there, right? Because you don't know how it's going to turn out. So having a business that you can take with you, I think that's take away a lot of stress, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
And
Yeah.
give you more like flexibility and choices as well, you know, when you know, okay, I can move there next month, you know, I
Yeah.
have business with me, I don't need to start all over again. And I think that starting all over again can be exhausting for a lot of people.
Yes.
Right? So Natasha, sorry, I'm trying. uh, Let us know a little bit, you know, because I know when I'm out traveling, uh, when I'm at home, I do my routines, I have discipline in my business and everything. When I'm out traveling, I can lose some of that discipline because that's what we need, a consistent discipline in our business as well. How did you manage to, you know, have a thriving business when you're out, you know, 2 months traveling?
Well, first of all, we are traveling mainly with the camper van,
Mm,
the king of the roads.
mm,
So it is kind of like you're taking your house with you. Yeah, it will be times when I cannot do the business like I can do it at home. Obviously, even I won't do it like I do it at home because I am, let's say, on vacation.
mm,
So I do what I have to do, and the main or the majority of things that I can do before, I will do it while I'm at home.
mm,
When I have, let's say, better internet might be the main complication, if I can call it that, because some areas are really not covered that well.
mm,
So we are trying with this eSIM cards or applications that will give us a better internet. But while you're on the road, while you're driving, there is nothing you can do about this.
mm,
So social media, where we are present as digital marketers, they always allow us to put our content in advance.
mm,
So I do this while I'm at home. I try
mm,
to avoid it when I travel because obviously it will take a lot of my data.
mm,
So I just, when I'm on the go, I post what is happening at that moment. I am not doing that much of the other stuff, or maybe I will prepare things for my ads, for my campaigns and stuff like this, but I will
mm,
not publish them while I'm on the go. Even it will take me an hour or two maybe per day
mm,
just to do the things that are a must. So I respond to people. I don't leave them waiting for a week or something like this. Um, I do some engagement here and there, but
mm,
obviously I work less when we are traveling than when I'm at home. But the
mm,
business is the other way around. The business is going up when I'm on the road, even if I'm doing less. So this
mm,
is the magic of the platform because it works in the background 24/7, works all the time, even when we are not. This is
mm,
what I'm really amazed with when I'm when I'm
mm,
traveling. It is like boom in the business. When I get
mm,
home, it might get a little bit slow. And this is not
mm,
what happened one time, it happened many times. So I guess it's a pattern.
mm,
So, you have your routines. When you go on a trip for 3 days, obviously there will be no routine, and it
mm,
will be hard for you to do the business.
yeah.
But if you travel like we do,
Mm.
like long term, then you get your routine while traveling.
I love
I
that
think,
because you
when you take like small trips, three
mm,
weeks or maybe something like this, even if you don't do anything, the business will do it himself
mm.
without
You
you.
also you also touch on a very important points that you made you did important works while you're at home, so that when you're traveling you don't need to get into those things. So which mean the business will work for you when you put in the work, right? You cannot expect to just I think that's a lot of people may don't understand that. They think, starting a business online, it should be much easier than starting a business offline. Yes, we do have a lots of working online, but you still need to put in the work, right? You need to set up your business. You need to manage all the things that you need to do in the background. But when you have done that, and have learned how to do it effectively. In the beginning, can take a little bit of time because you're learning, it's new skills. But then after a while, when you are, know what to do, it's not going to take you that long, but you still need to do it. You still need to put in the work, and then you can relax a little more. Like you have been, when there's slow internet or the internet are not good, you were not stressed, right? You were not stressed about, if the business is still running or not, but because it does.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's really not, I mean, you have to do the work. That's everywhere. We are not, if you don't want to do the work, then try the lottery multiple times. I mean, that's the only way. But
that doesn't work either, the lottery.
Not for me.
I have to say something funny for you guys, tell you something. My mom always, no, I'm not winning the lottery this week. I'm like, okay, but did you buy any lottery? No, it's too expensive. So no, if you don't do anything, why do you expect to get something, Even
I don't know, people do expect, and they expect results overnight. I'm not like that. I had a business before, a regular one, offline business. I know what it took. I know how much the investment, the monthly cost, the stress, the problems. Yeah, tourism is nice, but people sometimes, it's hard to work with them.
Yeah.
So you cannot choose who you're going to work with, but in this business, actually, you can. It is on you to choose the people that will be in your tribe, if I can say that. You will not connect with everybody, obviously, but it is on you. At the end, everything is your decision.
Exactly.
So it's
I love
very,
that.
very different.
When you talk about it, I think it's important for people to understand as well that we are not, waiting for people to choose us. We're choosing who we want to work with as well, because it's a long-term commitment. We want to be able to work people with who have a business mindset or look or want to not everybody have the business mindset from start. I have to say that, but if you have this openness and you want to learn about the business and everything, then you will eventually develop a business mindset, right? So those are the people that we are looking for, to work with and to help, that we understand that working together closely, it's so important to become successful online, right? So we need to work with people that we have fun with, that kind of things as well. So we are not just looking for you guys to choose us, we are also choosing who we work with. I think that's important for people to understand. I sometimes say no to some because I realize, we don't have this chemical, and I feel like we don't have this connection. I know that, our partnership will not be that well, and I say no to those people. They get mad at me in a way that, okay, but you are looking for business. Yes, no, I'm looking for business partners where I can work together, where we can, create success together, and it needs to be with the right person as well.
Yeah, I think this is why we like to point out that we are not selling anything. We are not like a shop or whatever. We don't have a online shop where you can just pick things and and then we sell it to you and that's it. It is not. We are looking for partners, not buyers, in a way. And people, they join and they think that success will come overnight, and if it doesn't come overnight, then a lot of them just give up.
And that's a shame. That's a shame because the business
yeah.
has huge potential. As we can see, the business have, impact our lives in so many positive ways, that you've been able to travel without stress, your business driving. I can, work around the schedule, our family time and my job and everything, and knowing for me right now, I'm in this stage that I feel like the future is so bright for us, and as a mom, it just feels so good that you know that you can provide for your family no matter what. You can be there, you can provide for them, you can, take them on experiences, so as a mom, and as for you guys also listed and others, I know that you guys also, been creating a lot of success in your business lately, and that has to, that has been, lots of work behind it as well, right? But
Yeah, like you said, it is a business. It's not going to do itself. We all have to put in work, but then again, a lot of the hard work is also done for us. So yeah, we're at that stage where we think it's just so much fun. And it has been fun all along, but of course there's been ups and downs. But at the moment, I just really enjoy everything about it, and meeting up with you guys here, and also, like we said earlier, in real life. It's just amazing. It's fantastic, and we wouldn't have those many friends around the world if it wasn't for this business. So there is a lot of perks.
There is always somebody for a coffee in any corner of the world, right?
Yes.
Anytime, anywhere.
When you said, Tua, about the impact that this business has had in our lives, in Slovenia, for example, we had heavy rain for the last 3 days. And if I remember, it was not too long ago when I had to wake up really early, and then I would be stuck in traffic for like an hour, maybe 2, maybe 3, because when it rains, everybody's on the streets. And if I compare it to now, when I get to, take my time, make a coffee, and just go to my home office and start the business without stress, without, oh, it's already 8 o'clock, I will be late again. That's really for me. I'm not a morning person like Lisette, who is up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So that is one of the things that mean a lot to me, for example, that I don't have to wake up like on the hour and just hurry until 4, 5, 6 p.m. That's a huge change.
I mean, there are lots of people underestimate, what stress can do for us, right? And they think, okay, it's just current, it's just now, in gonna just 2 years or 3 years, but that can impact a lot of your health and your mindset and everything, right? So for me, success is not just about, how much money you get in the bank, but also the quality of your life. And that is something, the quality of your life, the time you get to be able to spend it with whoever you want to, right? And for me, it just gives so much more meaning into my life. I just feel so grateful, and it's just overwhelmed of grateful for the business, because it has been, giving me a lot of confidence in myself. I have been able to meet all 3 of you in real life. You have people that I connect with that I can really call my friends, who understand my journey, who understand my struggle, who celebrate my wins with me. And, I don't find those people in real life, you know what I mean? So it's so important. It's been impacting in so many ways.
I can only agree with that. And I think this is why it's so important that we are actually, connecting with each other and showing up on our meetings and things like that. Because in real life, we don't have that support as we do from each other. And a lot of people won't understand what we're doing, and they won't even take the time to find out, and So it's so great to know that we have so many of us that have connected, and we know that, oh yeah, they're going to be happy for me now. You know, when you reach a milestone or you do something in your business, and that is so powerful. Yes.
I mean, we can talk for hours and hours, and Anders, he hasn't been doing his job, but we are like in 30 minutes time
I
now.
was fired last year from that. No?
Last year, yeah, okay, we need to.
Anders is technical. He's taking pictures and stuff. He does his job. I think.
Yeah.
Well, not in here, not here.
Not in here, but everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, it has been so great, you know, having you here, Natasha, and it's for me, it's so inspiring to understand that we are from different kind of backgrounds and we can still doing business in every corner of the world. So if we can do it, so can you, right? So if you're interested in learning more about our business, reach out to us. We even have a VIP group where you can join and learn more, where you can meet people from all over the world as well, not only us, where you can learn more about the business, ask your questions and everything. So reach out if you want to join that groups. We would love to have you there, but it's there only an invited group, so you need to reach out to us, and that's the best way to learn more about our business, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to thank Demi. She thanks for the chat, and we thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Demi.
And yes, wherever you are, have a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. I think it's time to wrap it up. But it was a pleasure as always. And Natasha, thank you so much for taking your time and joining us today. And
Thank you again for inviting me. And I wish everybody an amazing weekend. Hope it will not be rainy like it is here. And yeah, see you soon.
Yes, and
Offline or online.
And please give my love to your partner. I'm looking forward to the barbecue.
You missed it this summer.
About it.
You missed it this summer and you came pretty close.
Yeah.
Venice is, 3 hours or so.
Well, it's not going to be another summer, right? So
You have an open invite anytime.
no, thank you.
He loves the barbecue. He will do his best anytime. It's 3 o'clock at night. He will make something. So no problem.
We should do a meetup in Slovenia. I think it's going to be a good idea.
I'm
like a good idea.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Love to go there. So Natasha, you have some work to do. You need to organize a meetup.
We will plan it for next spring, summer.
Next week? No,
Summer
okay.
like that.
Next week.
Have to go to Spain first.
Okay. Yeah.
True.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
You too. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.